On the bank of the river stood running bear, young Indian brave.
It's one thing. It's a sense of it being one club, of every single member mattering, and no matter what 11 they play in, or whether they're a supporter or a parent or a junior member. It's the only club I've ever come across where people in the fourth team care about the first team, and perhaps more pertinently, people in the first team care about the fourth team. I think that's because a lot of people who played in the first team or the second team have also played in the third and fourth team. Some people have played in all 4 11s in their time at the club. I think Robin Reid once played in all 4 11s in 1 week. It's that kind of thing that makes it unique. Everybody cares about each 11 and each other member and how they've done, and everybody takes great delight when all 4 11s win.
People, win, lose or draw, everyone's back at the pub. They're, getting a pizza and a beer and just enjoying each other's company and making you feel like you're part of the whole family, whether you're ones, fourths, whatever.
Right, just out of my one government approved exercise for the day. I do the video for the Instagram compilation. I think the first question is the best thing about Acton Cricket Club. For me, it's the eclectic mix of people it brings together.
The thing I like about Acton Cricket Club is the people, the diversity, the way that a company director, a CEO of a big corporation can mix with a pizza seller or a road sweeper, and we all sit around that table in Max's and have a beer together. That's what I love about Acton Cricket Club.
The best thing must be the ability to have a laugh despite getting bowled out for 83 while chasing 87. Must be, surely.
The best thing about Acton Cricket Club is most definitely the people involved in the club. I basically walked in off the street not knowing anyone 2 years ago and was welcomed with open arms. It's made a massive difference to my life, having relocated from Australia and not really knowing anyone in London, and the people around the club have definitely been the biggest driver of that.
Right, so best thing about Acton Cricket Club is if you want to play cricket, I think it gives you a lot of opportunities and they welcome with both hands and make sure that you have the freedom to play cricket. This is my 3rd season and I'm already feeling the integral part of the club. So if you fancy cricket and you want to play, give it a try.
Definitely the family atmosphere. There's always good banter floating about, and it's a place for all, and no one's excluded from anything. And Hell's mac and cheese. Got to throw that in.
Personally, I miss pitch vision the most. We like to think that it's a team game, but the fact is that we all go onto the pitch for 8 hours every Saturday, hoping that we're going to get a clip that we can share on social media. That might be a good catch. Or it might be a fantastic cut shot for 4. Or if you're a bowler, it might be just taking wickets.
The biggest thing I'm missing about cricket and Acton is definitely the Saturday nights after the game, sitting out on the lawn of the beautiful home of cricket, drinking a few beers with really good company in the sunshine. It's most certainly what I'm missing the most right now. Hard to narrow down as to who I miss the most. In no particular order, Matty Reeve, Adam, Mitch, I guess, would be up there, and General also. And of course, I think as all of us, we all miss Scotty since he's moved back to Australia.
I just really, really miss getting hit in the head by Kendo's ragful tosses at training. I just miss you so much, James. Please come back.
So the Acton member that I miss most is probably a Manning or a Mitch. Being a natural Mickey taker, shall we say, and having brought the kids to tears a couple of times over the last 5 weeks, I just need some fresh meat, some easy targets, and them to just immediately spring to mind.
What I'm looking forward most to when I get back playing is just get back playing, really. The sun. I think being South African as well, summers in England is short, so you've got to enjoy it as much as you can. Also, would have been my debut season skippering an Acton Cricket Club. Haven't skipped since my school days, but really honoured that I've been asked to do this. So I'm looking forward to doing that, seeing how I get on with that, and working with the guys in the threes. So yeah, looking forward. Hopefully, if we get some cricket in again this season to make my debut as a third team skipper.
Which Acton Cricket Club player do I miss the most? Not Matthew Reeve. He's a grumpy man.
Yeah, which Acton member do I miss most? I've got to say, it has to be Josh Burrows, because that guy is a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. He just never moans. You can bat him number 11 and you won't bat an eyelid. You won't hear a thing about it. After that, he'll do whatever. You know, you can take him off after 2 overs of loopy half volleys that have been clattered all over the place, and he just takes it on the chin without a word. And I miss that. These are dark times, and I miss his positivity, I have to say.
Right, so although I miss the entire Acton family, love to be on the ground with the boys, but the most I'm missing is playing again with Peter, because I've played 3 seasons with him as a captain. He's a captain and we got promoted this year, so I was very excited, looking forward to it.
I think I miss it most about Acton Cricket Club. Probably just getting together with your mates every Saturday, having a bit of a laugh, having a beer, taking a piss out of Mark Dugan in particular. Definitely missing that. So probably the top 3 things.
What am I missing most about Acton Cricket Club? Just being part of a team that goes out and competes every week. The family atmosphere, the banter, just, beers on a Saturday evening. There's nothing better. What Acton member am I missing most? That's an easy one. That's Scotty Kojak. Sorry everyone else, but it's probably a bit of a naughty, cheeky answer, but it'd be great to have him back. I think he's still going to walk through the door when we start playing again. I don't think he's really left.
Being in the park with the boys, 10 of the lads just having a laugh each and every ball, and just being around a good core group of people.
It's hard to say really, because there's a lot of characters, a lot of guys that each have their individual things that I really enjoy about everybody. But just to name a few, would be Jambo, who's probably the fittest 40-year-old I know, and always inspiring me to get fit. JR was just a rock at the club. Abbas, AB, who's always a good person to chat to. And sarcastic Matty Reeve, always when you think somebody can look unhappy but be happy at the same time, it's Matty Reeve. But for me, the person I'm missing the most has to be Alex Manning, the general. What's not to like about him is 6 foot, 6 foot a lot, skinny as anything, and just has a face of a 12-year-old. If you don't find that funny, that's...
The people I miss down the club are the committee. I've put a few pictures together to see if you can recognise them.
Which Acton member do I miss most? Oh, it's a tricky one. There's a few people probably in the running for that. I'll go for a bit of a left field one, and I'll say Simon Julian. I think he's the person. It's a bit of a muse for me, but he's the person I'm probably missing more than anyone else.
Probably winning is a good start, but Acton as a whole is just, everyone in the mix. We just get around each other. After the game, Bosh, we're back to the Astronaut or whatever the fuck that place is called. We're one big crew, one big family. Which Acton member do I miss the most? It'd have to be Mo, my gym buddy. 2 peas in a pod last year. He took me under his wing and showed me the ropes. So shout out to you there, Mo.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about what my favourite shot that I've ever played when I've been at Acton, and sorry, I just can't come up with anything. Sorry.
So what memory or match do I use as a bit of a pick-me-up to lighten the mood? There's nothing that really immediately springs to mind.
Go on, John! Go on, John!
The moment always brings a smile to my face when I need a sort of pick-me-up. I'm just running through Acton Park, which obviously brings a smile to my face. Some good memories. I think the thing more than anything else is got to be nicking John's ladder on tour all those years ago. Something that I'm still dealing with the repercussions of, really.
On opposite ends of the spectrum, first season, Chessington away. Manning, me and Jordan trying to argue with their chairman about how much we should pay for tea, having just beaten them in the last over. And more seriously, probably Uxbridge away last year, where we basically won the season.
So yeah, my favourite shot. Yeah. Nah, sorry.
When I need to pick me up, I just think back to clean bowling that 16-year-old girl in order to get my first fifer for the Acton Cricket Club. God, I'm good.
What I'm really looking forward to is just being back with the boys, you know. We're such a strong team unit, and we've really beat all comers over the last couple of years by being a real family who are in it for the team. Huh? Oh no, I did score the most runs. Oh yeah, sorry, and I did obviously score the 100 that effectively sealed the championship. But, you know, really it's a team game.
The thing I'm looking forward to most about getting back to cricket and back to the club is, well, apart from the social side of things, I'm really looking forward to having a big year and driving some success for the club, not just on field, but certainly off field. I think we have potential now for the position that all four teams are in to really launch, and that's what I'm really looking forward to getting back to.
When I need a pick-me-up, which Acton memory or match do I look back upon? Well, it's not so much a memory or a match in particular. It's sitting on the grass, just here, there, after a match when you've won, having a beer with your mates, with the sun on your back. And I think that I've had more happy moments just sat on the grass contemplating and talking about a match and having a laugh about what's happened than any other time. And that's what I miss, and that's what I'm looking forward to getting back to doing. So my worst moment acting, rather than tell you about it, I think I'll just act it out. It went a bit like this. Where's it's Dan. Yeah, listen, I've just come out of selection and we've decided to go with Manning this week. So sorry to say you'll be in the threes. I know you're disappointed, but yeah. Yes, mate. Yeah. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. I know he is. Yeah. Proper streak of piss. But yes, mate. Yes, mate. I know, mate. Okay then. Cheers, boys. Yeah. Tell your mother too. All right, mate. Bye.
On the bank of the river